Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn for the month of January 2020. Um, this is the final series for January that I'm putting out. So I will begin the February readings in the following week. This is so that you guys get a heads up on what's coming so that you are better able to deal with these energies. So, it is a general reading. It may or may not be your story. If not, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If you still don't find them there, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So, um, I feel that you are presently in this energy. I feel that you have had a tower moment. We see the tower up here. This has already happened. So there was some sort of shocking revelation or event that occurred that brought the walls down on this relationship because um, the foundation wasn't stable. This fell apart because of dishonesty or a betrayal. I see it over here. There were issues in this relationship. Um, we see here that there could have been multiple attempts with this Three of Swords here to try to save the relationship, but it's like it ended badly. This Three of Swords, it speaks to somebody going in all different directions in the mind, not knowing where to turn, where to go, what to do, because they still desire the spilled cup. They still want to take a risk. Now, it could be, or they are hoping that someone will take a risk on them. You see, it could be that maybe you um, caused that tower to come in. Maybe you took a risk on something, and maybe you were deceptive and got found out. Or it could be the other way around. They could have turned their back on you and walked away, um, or vice versa. But you are definitely not together at this point. You have the Five of Cups twice, indicating a lot of regret for what has happened, especially if it happened by something you did. And you're wanting another chance if this is you. If this is not you wanting that other chance, it's the other person, it's the other way around. Understand this. It can go vice versa. So in this deck, the Six of Cups reverse speaks to the ending because of a deception or disloyal behavior. Something, something came out, something was uncovered, some sort of deception with the magician being here. You have very deep emotions regarding this, whether this was you or the other person. And you don't know how this other person, who would now be in your past because you're no longer together, you don't know how that person feels. You don't know what they're feeling. There was a blow up, there was a parting of the ways, and I feel it's possible that time, there could be already some time that has passed, but you don't know how this other person is feeling. You may not be talking. Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. So um, in this deck, it speaks to being unable to work together, especially if you tried to save it. It was a difference of opinions, unable to agree. so to speak. But you want to talk about it. You want to talk things out. You are open to talking about this now. It's what you want. So if you were the one who turned your back on them because they deceived you in some way, you are now willing to hear them out or to talk about this because you still have very deep emotions for this person, and secretly it is the person you desire. You're still attached to this person emotionally. So, if you have not heard from that person, um, you are thinking of reaching out to them, or this is vice versa. I feel that somebody is thinking and planning, getting honest with themselves about their feelings, about how they truly feel, and may be tossing around an idea or have an idea that they could be planning to move forward with. Now, this is about returning to someone, whether this is you or them. This is about a new beginning. This is about trying to reestablish the trust that was lost with the tower, because the passion is still here. So somebody has decided that they are willing to invest in this relationship, but perhaps do not know how the other person feels or if the other person is open to it. With the card of Scorpio being at the bottom of the deck, um, this could be um, this could be a very intense relationship, or was, or an intense passion. This can speak to deep thinking, which would make sense. Somebody being in very deep thought here about a plan or coming up with a new plan. Secretiveness, well, he would be doing this in secret. This could also be someone um, who may have repressed emotions. Someone may have felt as though they were taken advantage of um, in the relationship. Somebody could also be thinking of marriage here. So right now, you're in a place of time. It's like a time apart from that person, struggling to heal, most likely. If the deception was against you, if it was the other person who deceived you, you are struggling with that, the fact that they took advantage of you. You could be wondering if you could bring some sort or find some sort of resolution to this problem to be able to transform this or find a solution in some way to heal this relationship. Coming up with a new plan. Whoever's laying here, and this could very well be you because of this Queen of Pentacles here, um, laying here, trying to heal, coming up with a new plan again, about a healing, about trying to bring balance back to this situation. If it was you who caused the deception or the tower, you are planning to apologize for this. There is a wish and a desire to heal this relationship. This is what is at the root of this reading. But right now, nothing is moving. You have the wheel here, and it is stationary. But you are thinking about this person. You see, the queen reappears here. Um, you are thinking about this person and thinking about taking action on the Two of Cups reverse, so on some sort of breakup. It's what you want to take action on. You want to bring it back into the upright position. Um, for some of you, this is a soulmate relationship. So for now, it's like it's stagnant. It's like nothing moves. Um, you want this new beginning. You're thinking, you're planning, you're trying to come up with a plan. There's very deep emotions here with this card of water being here. Again, thinking, planning. But you see, that knight, he's not moving. But he's having to come up with a new plan. We have here the knave and the knight. So it's like a very long, it feels like this very long, winding road, this struggling. It may appear at this time that there's no light at the end of this path, but there is one. It's just that you cannot see it as of yet. So now we have the card of intention, and it is in the reverse. And so it's telling you that you need to get clear about your intentions. You could be confused or in a state of denial about your true motives. This is the time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. Check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Now is a time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup, which is what I see that you are doing here in this Four of Swords energy. It's important that you take this time to do this. Okay, this self-nurturing period, self-evaluation. You also have the card of deep freeze, okay? It was reversed, however. And it says that nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take this break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and then be forced to rest. So what you need will be there for you when you emerge in the spring. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. So now they could literally be speaking of the spring, or this could be because the spring is when um, there's like this rebirth. So just pay attention to the signs. You will know when the time is right by the signs. So I feel like this is not going anywhere yet. But it's like they're telling you that it will. It's just now is not the time. Now is the time for self healing, self evaluation, and rest. The time that you seek or desire will come, and you will be better prepared for it if you take that rest period. You have the child, which is a new beginning. You have the card of commitment here. And as you can very well see on this card, there is a light. There is a light at the end of this path. So I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I wish you all the best and many blessings to all of you.